Hey guys, how's it going? Many of you know that I don't buy hand soap anymore. I make my own and we needed to refill ours. So I figured I would jump on really quick and show you how easy it can be. Today I am using spearmint and lime together. My son is susceptible to catching a lower respiratory infection. In the spring, he's gotten it the last 2 years, so I'm just doing everything I can to be proactive to make sure that his lungs and sinuses and whole respiratory system is supported. So I really like using lime because just the scent of it, not necessarily, I shouldn't say the scent is amazing, but the properties of it help really break down the mucus and keep everything loose, and it just smells awesome and happy. And then spearmint is really great to keep the sinuses open, the respiratory system healthy, but it's also a really great alternative to peppermint. You should not be using peppermint on children younger than 6 because it can slow down the respiratory system. So he's 3, and I am choosing to use this. You can also use something like eucalyptus or tea tree and any citrus oils to help with respiratory system. So that's a quick background. As far as the actual soap, I use Dr. Bronner's Unscented pure Castille soap. It's liquid. You can get this at Walgreens, at Target, Walmart. You can order it from Amazon. I am not at all promoting that you go out and buy any of these products right now. I do promote that you should be staying home, but if you happen to have this, this is what I recommend. It's like about $17 for the 32 ounce bottle, and it really just lasts forever. I mean, we use this all the time, and it really, you only have to use a little bit. Hi Carly, hi Summer. The other thing I'm using is organic and non-GMO jojoba oil. I prefer this just because it's really great for the skin and it's not drying. Sometimes the Castille soap is a little bit drying, so I do really like to add this to my foaming hand soap because it just leaves your hands really soft and moisturized. Okay, the next thing I suggest is getting a reusable container for your foaming hand soap. This is not just like a liquid pump. This is a foaming hand soap, which for us, I like because it's easier for our kids, being 3 and 6, to just be just more mindful with hand washing, I guess, and it's just easier when they already have the foam there to wash their hands and cover their hands, and instead of using just a plain liquid and then waiting for it to foam. That seems to work better for us. So I really promote, especially with Earth Day coming up, just reusing the things that you have in your home. I'm guessing most of you already have some sort of foaming hand soap dispenser, so just once it's empty, let's say you buy I don't know, Mrs. Meyer's, or I think that's the one I used to buy, or Method. Make sure you rinse it out, wash the outside of it, because little hands or adult hands are touching it, and you want to make sure that you're not doing the opposite of washing your hands by touching it and all the germs are on there. So make sure you wash the container. I already did that, and then I did already wash the pumps for it as well. So let's start making it. Usually I add the Castille soap first. So this time I'm going to do, I usually do about a 1/4 cup of Castille soap. So I usually do it up kind of below the halfway point. So I just pour this in here, squeeze it in, and it's really so simple that my 6-year-old makes it on her own. She chose not to be on my video today. So, but it is so simple. It's a really great project to do with your kids, especially if you're homeschooling like we are. We're teaching a lot of life skills right now, and independence skills, and how to be mindful of the environment and not being wasteful. That's really important, and really something that I want to take away from this whole situation is to not be wasteful and using items that we already have in our house, so we're not just running to the store for every little thing. Okay, so the jojoba oil, I just do about 1 pump. Okay. And another reason why I do this is that it also helps protect your skin. So you should not be putting essential oils directly on your skin. That's called the neat method. I personally don't typically use that method, just because, mainly because it is not going to protect your skin very well. You might have a reaction to it, but also because when you're using the essential oils, they evaporate very, very quickly. So when you put it directly on your skin, you're actually not getting 100% essential oil because it's evaporating so quickly. So when you use a carrier oil like jojoba or coconut oil, it's going to soak into your skin faster and better, and it's going to stay in your system a lot longer as well. So that is another reason why I use that in my foaming hand soap, especially since the kids are using it. Another quick tip, a safety tip about lime, is that it can cause photosensitivity. So if you are putting this directly on your skin, even if it's diluted with a carrier oil, and then you go out in the sun, you can have a reaction to it. So it can cause tanning on you. Don't use this to tan, that's not what I'm saying, but it will cause like darker spots, and you could actually burn your skin. So this did actually happen with my husband. I made him a focus blend in the winter, which I had lemon essential oil in there, and he kept it in his car. And so he was using it right here, and the back of his neck. And just with him being in his car driving to and from work and the sun going through the window, all of a sudden I noticed these like tan circles around his, behind his ears and on his face and on his neck, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And then it dawned on me that we had lemon essential oil in that focus blend. So it does happen. It is something that you need to be aware of, because I'm only using a little bit of this, and it's in something like this, I do feel comfortable that it's not going to affect the skin on our hands to be unsafe. So, okay, so now I'm going to add, I just kind of wing it, to be honest. Like, it just kind of depends on my mood. I just kind of I have a lot to get done work-wise in the next 2 weeks. And so I need to be uplifted. So I'm just gonna do about 5 drops of lime in each. We're just gonna keep it easy. Okay, and it's okay if more comes out. You'll notice I do I say 3 to 5 drops, because there's always a drop or 2 extra that comes out. So because I need to be focused and stuff, I'm actually going to focus more on the spearmint. So I did 5 drops of the lime, and I'm going to do about 15 drops of the spearmint. Okay, and then if you notice that it's not strong enough for you, you can always add a little bit more. Last count on that one, so hopefully that was 15.
And then we have to do something else.
Can you guys believe my kids are playing quietly through this? I'm actually shocked right now. Okay, so I did about 15 spearmint and about 5 lime. Ooh, awesome. Lucy is making Legos, so that's her creation. Good job. Okay, so now all you do is fill it up with water. Because of the pumps, you want to make sure that you don't fill it up too much with water, because it'll spill out. Oh, you made one too? You want to show everybody? Weston made some Legos too. Good job, buddy. Okay. And I am using filtered water. I don't use my tap water for this because there's just a lot of fluoride and minerals in our tap water. You can use any sort of filtered water for this. So I'm just gonna, spilling, okay. There we go. So I'm just filling it up to about there, so that's it.
Now I can't break it.
All right, so that's that. And now I have to remember which one was the doTERRA. Okay, so this was the doTERRA pump. They do sell On Guard foaming hand soap that we love, but and then you just shake it up and that's it. But we use the foaming hand soap from doTERRA, but we go through it so much that, you know, sometimes we make our own when we don't have that. And it's just, for me, it's just more cost effective for us to just make our own at home, and it's just so easy. Okay, then you just shake it up just like that. And that's it. It's super easy, very, very cost effective. I used to spend a lot of money on the foaming hand soap at Target, and now we just make our own. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. This will be uploaded to YouTube. So happy Monday, and I hope you have a great week. Bye.